beg. Want to talk to people them? Long way again the facts. Yeah.
Them two political parties, if says anything, anybody that say becoming a threat, then get for fuse you or polarize you, let you lose your strength.
And again, this just bring me to the question of what they say for even they do local language in a school. How then they go compared with?
I think it's not a bad idea for local languages.
Why is not supposed to allow any school for submit to them when the school not get approval from MBSSC?
My job is to test the people who shape our country, socially or politically. We discuss important human interest issues. Hot seats, a platform to hear your views and opinions without fear or favor.
You might talk about Arise, we still say government they play Anki Arise project.
Yeah. Mention also about parent issue.
Honorable parental don't pay the full amount into the ACC.
Una check who say pull money there for pay and quick?
No check.
Why?
Wait, yeah. Listen. No, wait.
Again?
Wait, okay, I know they lost. No, make like lost. No, wait. No, listen.
Government only increased taxes on people for this past 3 months. You don't think it's a burden to people?
In economic development, you they increase tax.
For fuse you or polarize you, let you lose your strength.
And again, this just bring me to the question of what they say for even they do local language in a school. How then they go compared with?
I think it's not a bad idea.
Hot seat at the program was high. We discuss the burning issues where they affect the ordinary Sierra Leonean. Now the program was how we ask the questions where the ordinary Sierra Leonean they want answers to. Today inside the program, we can talk about a very important topic. We got to do with the recent reduction in fuel prices where government announced. Today we can discuss whether or not them price there so the government announced so they help the citizens in the salon, or it actually reflect the percentage of drop in the prices of crude oil and refined oil in the world market and in the sub-region. For discuss better one about this topic this morning, I get two big allegations. Of course, the one okay, we still expect Edmond Abu Jr., when the director for Native Consortium, and we get in the studio a member of Parliament, Honorable Fala Tengbe, when I a member of Parliament for the ruling party, Sierra Leone People's Party, and also a member of the Committee for Trade in Parliament. Good evening, Honorable, and welcome to Hot Seat.
Thank you for having me.
Honorable, I want to ask, beaucoup salon people are also going for ask. We don't follow, so say in recent weeks, we don't see a significant reduction in the prices of course, crude oil because, and also we don't see a significant reduction in the prices of refined oil following the opening of the Strait of Hormuz after the agreement between America and Iran. But even so, civil society organization and then they cry in a salon and then they beg government for reduce this fuel price, that we have benefits from this reduction. Only for let the government announce a reduction when are just 2 loans people. What thing you get for say to the people of Salone regarding this reduction?
Okay, thank you very much, my sister Mambule. Again, Mina Junior Honorable Fanatenge. Of course, they are for represent Parliament on the incumbent bench, but also are there for talk as a consumer of oil products. So, if you ask me, I want to say price where government don't act by reducing it by 2 loans, where many people actually they frown at them, including Mrs. F. Maya, for say that they will 10 euros and the price. But the reality now that whenever price change now the international market, you know immediately they translate locally. Gaps get for take time for less stabilize. So as it is now, we only look at it and say, okay, the price don't go down, Strait of Hormuz don't open. the price don't go down. So therefore, we expect, say, the changes for be automatic. But remember, the first context we go on for build around this oil business, therefore with the oil formula itself. When you talk about buying crude oil in the international market, we just talk about what you really they pay for the oil go there around 40 to 50%. The rest get for do with freight charges, taxes, insurance, etc., etc. So let's say all the factor for develop the formula. So in as much as actually deal with the public for say yes, government, now government responsibility for push very hard for see how the price done. Also, one follow look at government's own position for say, it not they automatically happen like that. Because if government say now, remember, oil commodity, now a commodity where government is subsidized heavily. For example, in 2022 March, when oil products spiked to $139 na the international market, government be able to come in for cushion and for still maintain and below 30 days. We've been there around 28 points continue. So that thing where government been do being they also help for negatively impact other areas. We get free quality education. We try for embark on flagship for feed salon project. So now what do they say? The 2 loan reduction not enough, but as it is now, after we then don't study the formula carefully, then don't look at the non-automatic nature. Say when it don't drop at that high profile level at the international market, if for translates locally automatically, say you know this rule, then the government don't thought and say okay, now we begin with 2 loan, we study the stability aspects of the Strait of Hormuz, the global stage. Then if we see say the pressure go down further, then we can come down.
Honorable, because a lot of people then go tell you now, see, when prices then can go up, governments can get all this consideration for wait for say, okay, no, we need to ace the price up yet, would they wait for us, or would they come ace and to 1 loans for us or 2 loans for us, and then we wait for see how this is. Governments they raise the price almost immediately after every shock where we get. And then we don't experience na salon. Waiting make when it comes to this point now, we feel supposed to go down. We feel long go down to almost 38%, so almost 40%. Now the crude for crude oil. Why the government are that now then get the sense and the consideration for say no, this will go for test them first. After a while we test them back.
Okay, so first sorry for disagree with you. Not like when the price go up no more, government they raise the price. The way come down, government no and pinado. This government they on record for always the decreased price whenever prices drop. We are on record. Then they are on for say kudos to President Bio and team. Yes, not enough. We need more reduction, but then when somebody do good, you get for praiser. Like I make reference to March 2022, a barrel of oil price markets now the international arena they go for 139. But government been come in and subsidize usually, so we suppress that surge for a very long time before eventually we can begin to get other wars between now US and Iran. We escalate the tension further. But one thing we have one for touch on quick for public consumption. You see, when we talk about them price, they go up a candle. Say government or they respond automatically like that. But who factors in there you get for look at? Now, way back when the Ukraine invasion started, sometimes I think around 2022, what happened? The price go up. First it surged to almost $99 to $110. Then later, it came stable a bit down to around 90 something. Then it came to $72. Then war then don't come, it go up. Then it don't come back now around to $72 as we speak now. The oil and the international market, they're around $72. So you find out, see, in terms of evaluating the crude of itself, the Brent crude, using monetary value when United States dollars, nothing not change. It go up, but it can't come back from Musai Ibn.
So Musa Ibn Day.
Okay, but now compare the loans now. Due to inflation, they don't get. You know, we not to a country where they manufacture oil. So you look at loans from the time they will loaned at, you know, a very good price. We will say that be 11,500 for $1 at that time. To now almost 100% increment don't take place in terms of dollars. And Salon, with a loan we get.
However, for the past 2 years, the exchange rates don't steady around 2,000.
At the reference 2022.
Oh, okay.
So 2022, when $1 will be around 11,500, crude will be the same price we get currently, $72. So from 2022 to now 2026, in terms of United States dollars, crude remains the same. Though it don't go up, but it don't come down. But in terms of loans, then say we believe buy $1 for 11,500. Now dollar at 22,370.
So who is to be blamed for the depreciation of the loan?
Fine. So now we therefore get concerned as citizens. Now citizens, right, including myself, because I'm going to use when petrol cheap, and they buy more fuel and become much more comfortable. But now what the reality we get for accept. Now the fact say we not strong that kind of way they like first world country there. Where they manufacture oil, where they produce you get me? Now buy where they buy. And the sad reality we that make this country I will all therefore forget a bit about politics. We put hands together for see how we will really promote and for let it become very stable for we all. When oil go up in the market or there is global shock, automatically they affect we in Sierra Leone. And not only Sierra Leone, especially in West African countries. Because our economy now like we're a developing country. Our economy is not that strong. So many people don't want to accept the reality, but that's just the stark reality.
Okay, Honorable, I will come back to you. We've just been joined by Edmond Abu Jr., we're the director for Native Consortium. Good evening and welcome to Hot Seat.
Yes, good evening.
So, Mr. Abu, you waiting Honorable gets for say regarding this reduction we government took quite recently. What do you get for say about this latest reduction? You think say reflect the true situation at the world market?
Well, you see, I for be actually wish na Pierre and for Sidon also honorable Sidon so because they pay them to honorable for Sidon and na Pierre. But waiting Pierre they do, they don't become very dishonest with themselves. When a company hit, they know say what they do wrong. They know say they can't defend it. What they do, they push information minister, push other people. Not so PR for Sidon. If PR really believe in figures, let them can at the media and can't defend what they do. But they have not been doing it. And what they do, they're so deliberate that anytime we say Edmond, they go there. They go prefer push people like honorable because they know since of them. If anyone bring the facts, you know, I can always tell them one thing. Look, Famulem, first I also congratulate every other Sierra Leoneans who were the black yesterday for register with displeasure on President Biya government. I also tell everybody thank you. Today, if anybody they watch this, from when they put transport price down, that marginal reduction, the President Biya face, and they're all over the place. Drivers, you know, not the what they say. Edmond Abu no the Native Consortium no the we were black yesterday no the I call them Labour Congress no the For tell you say, when fuel go down, they always take the capital. I've been in this game. I don't work as accountant. The last time I came at this hot seat, now me and my brother be there. My brother the brandish that Liberia, where Liberia put them price. It count on my I said, my the Liberia formula we talk about. So the post where they give the consultancy, now me can subcontract. Now we go do the thing for Liberia. The first price in formula we Salo ever gets 2005. Now, I was one of those, the brainchild of that formula, 2005, the first prize in formula, thanks to people like Joby, people like Dan Mason, may so rest in peace, people like J.D. Oka for Smart, now they man they didn't train me because me and a financial engineer, so, now, so formula, the reduction in na kukwebe, the reduction not proportionate, the reduction is not commensurate. As a matter of fact, that reduction is an insult. Thank God I don't put the public AI. The public exactly know how much percent. You say they cost the 40% now. That and thank God why you honorable talk about 72. So it is 72. Thank God 72. And now one thing about fuel, you need light and person. Now because everything in the internet now. Not to chat GBT. Everything, if the thing go 120, now 120. So almost the field be the pre-war. So Fambulem, like I say again, I can for just a flat predicate on that. And for tell everybody take it. My own brother, Honorable Martin Newman, now one of the best honorable they were like, now the leader of government business, now the leader on the bench. It texts me, say, Edmond, you don't go wear white now. I said, no, we need to wear white. I said, just put the field to 30 and they wear white. And so as a matter of fact, you back there and they make white chili for you. Would they even wear white for President Bio? Who sing Mada Bio? That's provided. And as long as President Bio not put this price down, PR, the PL PR, you not put this price down. Would they, in fact, a formula on a listing. Next week Tuesday, this Tuesday they can today Thursday, today Wednesday. Next week Tuesday, Sierra Leoneans will wear black.
Edmond, if you break this thing down for the ordinary Sierra Leonean within a house and not quite understand how these things work, if you break and down for them, like for compare and contrast, the percentage of fuel reduction at the world market, the crude oil, the refined oil, and then the percentage of the reduction in price in a saloon, if you break and down for them, how you could do them for make people they understand?
Everyone and native concern, me list after even the sweep and on able for do them for you easy, okay. Easy one. I tell Fambul and say the increment will don't take place now 40%. And one of the things that will happen at Salon are the only country from June 2025 to June 2026 will increase the fuel by 60%. No country in the union ever do that. In fact, the first increment will take place right in the face of Honorable Isidoanda and the OPC Honorable Lem. Fantamadi go with an instrument, financial instrument. I'm very sure Honorable are aware of that instrument. They increase the excise duty. They put 3,000 on all petroleum products. And before that, mark you, Fambulem, before the 28th, when this war starts, petrol will be 25, diesel will be 24. And diesel, for me, until they list me, la break down for an alekwe say Masanki. Petrol, alekwe say red per mine. So petrol, a value pass red per mine. But you see what they do? They make the diesel 25, the petrol 24. That the Masanki and put up. That for tell you say, PR don't lost network force. So for tell you say, for all waiting the NEPA force, you wrong. And I want to honorable, I put honorable up to speed. All the increment from Anescoma to date, when they make, now when they put pressure. Government is don't know why increase. Now I prove that to you. Last year, the fuel cannon, this same war fets back again, 12-day war in Iran, where America go bomb Tehran. The fuel cannon. A cannon, PRA, no ever put the price down. They call in a parliament, they go explain, and they know what they go talk. They know ever. PRA price was 27. From 27. And guess what? We put price war among the OMCs. What happen? They put them price down to as low as 22. That 25 will be this, not to be government in price. The government will vote for, not to in price. Now be the OMC them, the drillers them, because of competition. Aminata and Zala will come. Now make the fuel price go 25, 24. Now, January, they go with that instrument there. Now they go add 3 trillions. Now the excise duty will be 2. They add 3 trillions, it go to 5 trillions. Now make people, for let people understand, you when they feel say, fuel for go 25, now you know go 25. So the number first thing first. And this is why I blame the opposition at parliament. Because not to honorable Isidoanda, because na party picking, enough for go against your government. But the opposition for don't raise them. For the workers of parliament, the question they do for the salary, what they do by Monal Fund, they don't do them. That's it they went. So before the war on the 28th, fuel was at 28.5. So let's get that figure, the 28.5. Outside the world market be there at 70 per barrel. Now, the fuel go as high as 120, government subsidize. Thanks to government. When the fuel be 110, then government begin subsidize. Now fuel begin count down. Strait of Hormuz close, we know that at the end of the day, what happen? Fuel begin count down. We begin remind them. This last agreement where they make between Iran and America, the fuel begin count down from the 14th of, from the 14th of June. Fuel begin count down. It begin plummet to the world market. They make no see. They make no understand. Just like what I tell you say last year, the same thing they do when the fuel cannon, they make no see. As a matter of fact, the whole meeting at Chief Minister office. Oh, na 27, no money for put on. A whole trade minister A whole trade minister, they talk say the competition is unhealthy. Preposterous. So, how you trade minister become fair they go down? You say,
what are the benefits in all of this?
Yeah. How not benefit? What are for benefits?
Now what?
It's not about what are the benefits. If one of the sad things that happen, most of the politicians are now dealers. So I can understand.
Oil dealers.
They are dealers. For Manescoma now, judges have a look at them in institution. That minister. You understand most of them. And this most often are not to government and they work now interest. How you they say PLD per condom. They go to 22, you on Friday 27. That that is a tragedy. So fast forward, look on to the 28. From 28 to the way go. They fail begin candle. They make no see. My sister, 20. It come 110. Now look outside. It is now $72 per barrel. They make no see. They make no understand. Now tell us, okay, it's when they make Okoki, with the protest. Labour Congress don't make a pollution.
Yes.
We don't tell them say, with that Koko. Me I did not say that to me. I talk when I go on my Facebook page. I say the wire. They not get no plan for Buddhist thing. I said that Koko ebe. I say I'm not going to accept them. So when you not accept, yesterday we don't wear Tuesday, you don't wear black. By next week Tuesday back again. And Sierra Leone, you will watch me. No, Sidoanda, I say, oh, they blame governments. Wait till you talk and Adma Bio, Lokomai, Woman. Martin Luther Jr. say, our life begins to end the day you keep silence. You Sido, you know I wear black. There are people that forgot protest for you. We they all put money, put press conference, spend money, go all over the place. That we they so underrated with everybody. You Sidoanda, I say they wear black. We know wear black, no problem. But all what we they say, family, no big with presidents, no big if you can't for big. With the price will they accept as Labour Congress, civil society, the native consultant, and all the one and citizen, the best price, buy no buy, 30, 25, 29. I don't know why Malako for expensive pass rate per mile.
Okay.
I mean, this thing is laughable.
Okay, Edmond.
No, I don't land on this here. No, wait. How you go put Malanko, diesel, inexpensive as petrol?
Okay, Edmond.
How do you explain that?
Make I bring honorable. As you say, you restless a bit. You want for jumping on this.
Yeah, I just want for respond to a few issues. Thank you, my brother. Honestly, I want for Giam a very big kudos because we really need people who really advocate for the betterment of Sierra Leoneans. To me, anybody who they toe that line, I am with you. However, like as an engineer, well, my brother back they say now accounting engineer, they ask why PMS for be less expensive than AGO, where AGO na diesel, then PMS na of course petrol. So it all depends on the production availability at the market. So if you produce much more petrol, you expect for be much more available at the markets than AGO.
They all long country.
And if AGO scarce, you expect say in price will be a bit higher than because that's simple economics. But I come to me, brother, we say in 40%. I beg for disagree. Mathematically, if you be at 90%, before the war, I be 72%.
I be 70.
Now be 72%.
$70, not 2%.
$72 per barrel.
$70 per barrel.
La count. Chief Edmond, like I don't say, I have maximum respect for you.
Yeah, no, I say.
What they explain to the public, let be factual, and let go on record.
What you don't disprove of? What you don't put away?
Fine, no. So I want, and as something I want.
You facts.
Fine, I want lay me on facts on calculation because. From $72, the fuel spiked very close to $100, 99.9 something per barrel, and today it don't drop back to 72.
How you go say now $100? Now 120 the goal.
So
how you want put a down back?
So now when you reference,
state the correct figure. Fuel went to as high as $120.
Fuel went as far as $110. As far as $110.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay.
Per barrel, okay?
Oh, really?
As far as $110 per barrel.
I don't know, say you know.
So, well, all my you
Edmond, allow honorable for.
So, allow me la bill me on point. Now, when there is a spike, you not just look at the spike, you look at Usa Ican settled. The fuel being settled at $99 per barrel. And later, again for drop. Today we are at 72. So if you want for do calculation, you get for take best fit. We are $99 minus 72. That would be around 27%.
If you went to as 125, look at honorable. Why they misinform the public?
Okay. No, I'm not even misinforming the public.
Why you want to put a one?
So you cannot look at a spike.
As $125.
No.
In the internet.
Edmond, fuel not will go for.
So calculate 125 from 70 to 125.
Fuel you cannot be selling fuel for 2 days.
No, not go to the percentage first.
Then you take that as a reference point.
Go to the percentage increment first.
Okay.
Calculator $70 to 125. What is the increment?
Take 99, which was.
I go say 99. Okay,
okay, for argument's sake,
who say pull 99?
Maybe an engineer at the
you don't need to be engineer. Then internet, it did the quota,
so simple.
In the height of
you know the spike you look at. Even in drawing simple graph, you look at line of best fit. You will get different slots them, okay? But you look at your line of best fit.
Who say line of best fit?
Before they
say 125. This man is talking about best fit.
Okay.
The price hike.
The day they invade, not Strait of Hormuz even. The day they invade Ukraine, that is the first day where the price spike high.
Hey,
okay?
Papa God.
So when that they don't go,
Jesus Christ.
The Ukraine war been there for a while before the.
Honorable, let's not misinform. Not to Ukraine, Iran, Amun Straits, that Iran, Israel, America. You cannot get nothing for do this.
Oh, so okay.
So why they misinform the public now?
So also,
why you want to do this to yourself?
No. Also, what's in our let me brother also
no, please.
Sierra Leone we are downstream.
Okay, fine.
Sierra Leone we are downstream.
Now you are talking.
The way Edmond Alpha one for let the people. Edmond Abu, sorry, Mr. Edmond Abu one for let the people appreciate the petroleum business. It's not working like that. Remember, when they talk about Brent oil, you get me? This now they come and buy downstream. At times, and some of we dealers in the EU will buy for the dealer to the Nigerians, then buy upstream. Come, so it will take time. So as much as I want. But at this point, government in position, they look at stability. Not assume say today, the name again, Alimatu, right? Alimatu. Today, we say, okay, let the fuel come back to, let's say, 30. We put 5 million. Then, we don't read Donald Trump and the Iranians, then get some agreement there with them, still no finalize it. Then boom, let's say that his back.
They go up.
It's down.
There you go. They go up.
So okay. So
if you go up, you go.
This is the argument. So do you know the government position now? Government say in the work now with a formula. When there is a shock, they study the shock, input another formula, then drop her. If they say there is a shock and the need for increase, and they also input another formula, then it come up. So to me, I feel say we for ask government, we for advocate to government for being more done, but also let the people know the reason why government say the institute.
You think the government get good enough reason for bringing this?
They get yes. You explain.
As still member say, when fuel been go up that same day, on Wake Up Sierra Leone, we host Mambo, and we ask her the question, say, what to make as fuel go up so? Now, Salona the first country where they raise fuel. He said, it give me boku reasons. So it's shocking for boku Sierra Leoneans then for now. And he promised, we say, as fuel go down so, because the SLPP government now talk and do government. As fuel go down so, fuel go down back na Salon. But now they see say weeks on, because about 3 weeks ago, correct me if I'm wrong. Now in this this reduction don't begin to take place small.
Mm-hmm.
So now, people are not the complaint. Still, then we government can reduce the fare now, not just 2,000 leons. We're not even make any effect.
Not 2,000, 2 leons.
2 leons, sorry.
So first of all, understand, the increments, let's say, from 30 leon to where we are.
28.5 to 35.
No, of recent, so they talk about of recent.
Okay, granted, yeah.
So that was like 5 leon, apparently. Now,
Honorable, now 28.5 the day before the war starts.
No, not to that they say. I say of recent. The last price.
Okay, 42. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then at 12 on fair, you're right. Yeah, sure.
I know that if I talk good about fuel, let me say if I get for pay more money for fuel. But me, they are more not to defend government or to defend myself, but to just explain what I know that now in the happen. This is a government in your position now. You ask whether government get any reason why enough for drop down. Fine. So first, petroleum products now very sensitive products. Whenever they go up, every other thing they go up in our country. Transportation will increase, everything will increase. And where government is subsidized also on them product there, now huge money. Like in March 2022, government, subsidized billions for let able job make Sierra Leoneans.
Free money, no sonko.
The mining business is not for the faint-hearted. It takes a special kind of person with determination, strength, and courage to take on the mighty mines. And it takes a special kind of vehicle to help them succeed. Presenting Ashok Leyland, the perfect machine to move the massive outputs of mines. Designed to meet the high productivity demands of the mining industry, has a higher gradability in all conditions, with faster trip times and higher uptime. This mega truck can take on the most punishing terrain with ease. Built to handle the toughest terrain. Your demands push us to achieve more. Ashok Leyland is the master of the mines. Ashok Leyland. Tough, dependable, unstoppable.
As mama, I always want waiting best for me picking them, especially when it comes up waiting them for eat and drink. Now this make I always they choose Sarah juice because they make come from with local foods them and nutritious and it gets less sugar than the other drinks them. Not to me say so.
We lab test show say Sarah juice gets 50% less sugar than the other drinks them na the market.
Because we mama they know waiting best for we picking them, now make we always they choose Sierra juice. Sierra juice, and nutritious, a healthy, and it's sweet. Sierra juice, not the taste of Salome.
I run a small logistics company. Every cent counts. I didn't think I needed a fuel card until I got the Cornex fuel card. Now, I track exactly how much fuel my fleet uses, in real time. And when my wife or kids need fuel, no cash, no stress. It's safe, accepted nationwide, and I control how much goes on each card. At the end of the month, I see the savings, real savings. Cornex fuel card. I didn't know I needed it. Now, I can't run my business or family without it. Fuel smart. Live smart. Visit any Cornex filling station to sign off, or any Cornex office to get your card.
Over 20 years have passed since the guns fell silent. But for the war-wounded, amputees and families who lost loved ones, the wounds remain fresh. These men and women bear the weight of a conflict that stole so much, leaving thousands with missing limbs, shattered dreams, and broken families.
The way I get me amputation, when they came at 34, they don't do the X-ray for me, Dr. Kagbo don't do everything for me. So they give me 2 years. After 2 years, and then they discharge me inside the army. They discharge me inside the army, so I go to my house now, I go sit down. But it's unfortunate if I go sit down, I don't get nothing what they do, I don't go sit down no more. I don't get everything I do. So me, I look there about there, I can see there. So me say, I say, well, one of my friends, they call Mohammed, and just take me, say Abdul Kalo Kango can go now with him. Say Kalo Kango can go join this team, and I myself can na beach. I can join them over the football.
And that time they maybe they not hospital safe. That time they don't call this me foot. I didn't hospital during the war. We would get a lot of challenges in the community then. Even the area backward there. Like me so we at the wash at the fee. Because like we be there in normal where the wash at the fee fine. Then anytime where the wash, where the member me probably at the strain. Then even the community they would and they not get some respect for who they provoke we. Sometimes, if you do some argument with somebody who is correct, you say, no wonder we get a problem and they, all the challenges that they will get her, then they know they support me.
A senseless action that resulted to many atrocities, leaving thousands wallowing in the pool of unappealing memories. What this affected elderly woman faced cannot be wiped away even now in her 60s. Captured and brutalized by rebels during the war, what her eyes and body experienced can suffice for anyone to commit suicide.
Hey, not good for talk self. It's not easy. I don't come and picking and they cry because then they go and look now bush. Then they 2 months. By this hour, they inside bush. Remember inside August, then they camp. Me the forest, me grab and they pray to God, let God take my life. That black titty, we na meet so. That's the meet have been just born am. His sister will call am bien. Her old land then with this titty. A man they don't kill am. You don't see, they don't kill a man. So now the kind they can say, well, let all the pikin them.
Anything will happen in this sector, it will get a multiplier effect. It permit in other sectors there. It affects transportation and the issue will take in the sector. It affects healthcare. It will affect energy. It will affect even hospitality. It will affect mining. Every sector. So it's very sensitive. A nerve of every government and a nerve of every economy.
Government are the biggest buyer of fuel. I want to let you know that one day. Government they buy fuel for the military, for the police, for hospital, for ministries, departments, and agencies of government. So government expenditure also in that area, they don't go up. So when government revenue go down and government expenditures go up, and then what we call the deficit don't widen.
The money will be needed now for buy products far more than how much we need today, because prices then they go up every day at the world market. For instance, if I buy 1 metric ton last week for $1,000, today I buy them past $1,300. So on every day prices then they go up. Number two,
Free money, no sonko sonko.
This meeting is also very important to see how we move forward with this health portal in particular. The purpose of today's meeting is firstly, obviously, there's been a series of engagements before now, but I think we hadn't really gone into the particulars with the airlines station, so we wanted to make sure we get both parties together, because we need the airlines also to understand how they go about getting this information from the passengers. We can discuss any challenges, and then we can see really, for it to be successful, we need it to be successful because we don't want Ebola coming here. So we need to make sure that on all fronts that we coordinate. So I think really it's your meeting. We would like to maybe know a bit more about the portal. We start there, and then the airlines can come in, and then we can also chip in should we have any questions or points for clarification.
So we are happy that the SNCA called this meeting in order to strengthen the operationalization and implementation of the Sierra.12 Health Portal. This is an intervention for all of us. It's not just the Ministry of Health or the NPHA. So we have a strategy that we've put in place and some responsibility of various competent authority at the airport.
This is the page you see, yeah, and then you put your name and how you want your credential, how do you want to get a feedback. Do you want SMS, do you want email, and then you choose it, and then you say register. Once you register, all this information is going to be logged in already in the portal.
I believe every airline now has an Ebola tracker.
Right.
So once it's being updated daily, as some countries bring their regulations. So once we have it directly, we send to our portal, and then it's easy for them to.
The mining business is not for the faint-hearted.
Welcome back. We apologize for that break in transmission. The program we watch now hot seat, and I still get the guest in the studio. Honorable, before we get that break, you will say.
Yes. So thank you very much. I'm not even remember I give a stop, but the conversation so interesting that me brother we vision of all see a better Sierra Leone, left fuel cheap. However, me say been able to try for put up a kind of counter argument where not for support government, But for sure, the challenges where government back they go through. And like I mean, they say, this is not the stark reality. If government say, for now, when the global economy be done shake for some time, UK they cry, America say they cry, America cry about inflation, UK cry about inflation, the whole of Europe, inflation not to saloon and not be affected. So it affected us. Please, learn that. Okay. So the huge amount we government is spend into the fuel as subsidy is so huge that if government continue for the do them kind expenditure pattern, what thing get for happen? They get for the withdraw dollar and investors then go pull out. And when investors then pull out, you find out say the dollar to loan ratio go shoot up. And when
it's already the case,
it is already. So government don't want for let that continue for the happen repeatedly. So for a short-term measure, government don't decide say, okay, at the pull through loan, they are strengthening the loan, stabilize the economy, they are study how the situation they operate. When we see say the global market don't stabilize, we show again they don't stable, then we drop and down, and we'll drop and it really drop.
I know what people in the talk say the government's more interested in raising revenue than for actually protect or for actually seek the welfare of the ordinary saloon man. Because at the end of the day, when fuel remain the way it is, now that mommy we go for take care, that mommy we go for take taxi. Now then they suffer the brunt of it.
I agree with you. So now we look at on this way back. This now for Mifambulen. It will be on constraints the way they represent. And also some of they watch me. For any savings where government they do from subsidy now them money then they see Mother build the open bridges with. Now them money then they see
these bridges, lots of donor funded bridges, most of them.
Whether not donor funded bridges, you have counterpart funding. Whether not road you do, you have counterpart funding. So government say they play a role. So not only government they take this money, it go eater. No. We agree say we wanted the price and come down. But also don't say that money they have with government for every savings. One year we government save now in another sector, the injector. For example, you look at the huge infrastructural projects then we government they do. Not to all in a 100% grant or
which ones where government actually do put in your money?
In almost every project. Now one project where you already say grants now in counterpart funding.
How much percent government?
I will not speak to percentages here because I'm not the right person to do that. But I put the holistic idea in place for let people to know. So in as much as we advocate to government, Mrs. and I as he done, I talk now to President Bill, I talk to the minister, me know what they now on a table, what they want to do in the best interest of this country. But it better fuel go to 30 billion, it is better for we all. However, on another note, me family, when I say when I try to understand, say government don't decide say for now, let them put fuel down to 2 million because we fear something. Today, the Strait of Hormuz, how long glad they say don't open. I want for later like to the younger incident. They will tell you say, oh, you don't free. Then after 2-3 days, it come back on. And whenever it come back, now that they suffer, now government they suffer. And whenever government they suffer for subsidize, what thing they happen? That money where for they put and feed salon for let we eat, it no good day. That money where they put for let we construct road there. Like me now, they wait now me road from where do for go now Kwendu on the borders. Okay, counterpart funding get for day, we government get for give. If government don't get money, eventually it no go investor. So therefore, in as much as we want for us see the price come down now, now patient small with the 2 million, and we ask government for let us study the system quickly and reduce the price. Because the reality now that when prices change up na the international market, they know they translate locally immediately. It therefore takes small time.
Okay, Edmond. You don't retain honorable. So you think that enough justification?
Yeah, you see, honorable na one person way at the admire na parliament. He's a very good debater, and in constitution he comes na Kaila on boy younger. He make 1 or 2 moves them way personal respect quietly and now they admire.
Okay.
You understand? But and you remember what you say. not to na PRA for them. In fact, it go shock the public for long and say PRA they apply, they say they do community. They go na engagement. All the big stations they na free to avoid that. Why? And it's outside Edmond they avoid that. They push people like Alpha Khan, people like Honorable, people like Siba, and not to the PRA. This sector is highly professional. First thing first, let Honorable say the increment will take place is 40%. There is no two way to it. You know, make any way to it. It come up from $70. It pass more than $120. The honorable do that. Secondly, honorable, there is nothing like subsidy right now. Government dictates all the full pass-through tax. Which honorable talk that too. Counterpart funding. Government they spend. In fact, honorable, I want to get this again. Put them back in the bank. If government puts the price down back to 30, let's say 30 for instance, which I would target. Government they get Alimatu, they get nothing less than 100 million savings every month on petrol alone. So thirdly, for telling say not to win no more the benefit, not to the poor man no more. Government they save. Because imagine government can forgive fuel. And imagine somebody be the tell me say I wish they can make all the government officials they go to buy fuel for themselves. They go take this business serious. So if government say you understand, it cut down because government don't budget for them. So if government say it pull out from 35, it counts down to take for instance 30. Government is save nothing less than 100 million every month. Thirdly, honorable Madam Moderator, petroleum product now they give government one of the biggest tax. Now they generate one of the biggest revenue drivers to government. So why are you honorable? They say, oh, the subsidy. They only subsidized. They don't let for subsidize for 2 years ago. They only subsidized quite recently with this worker. And I tell the government, thank you for that. Now they collect what to call full pass-through tax. Nothing like subsidy ever since this thing. And so as it stands now, governments don't forget any. I like the question we pose. And another question not to honorable getter, but to the government. Why would the fuel go up when they get this energy, this speed? For put up all the other factors in the top also honorable, it remain constant to freights and these refined products. I mean, therefore, look, I really want to not going at the plats, but I should say this not phone. I send to you, I send to honorable. This the refined product, this not the one on ACO. PRSF NCM. Well, I don't know if they receive, they subscribe. I don't international lobbyists. I don't know in think tank in Washington. And they get platinum almost all the continents. So if I know for West Africa, almost in split seconds, I don't know. So you don't come down at the world market, not to just the crude now at the sea. That's $70 the crude. Refined product all don't come down. So that's the way Balwa they pushed on and say, hey, government, no, that's propaganda. Government they get a full pass-through tax, so government no get no excuse.
As we speak, government
they subsidize the person they can give you evidence. Edmond, on a banishment as on a never talk. Honorable, government, they come on, come. So, you don't get
you don't subscribe to that.
No, this particular, as we speak,
when
but as we speak, government is subsidized for fuel.
So maybe they can get that information.
All right.
Give me one reason.
Okay.
Listen, you know it's
3 weeks ago.
Okay.
3 weeks ago.
You know it's not subsidy. If government, for instance, excise duty, for instance, I'm very sure, honorable, remember that instrument where finance minister be good Fantamadi. If government supposed to forgive tax, government supposed to forgive, or for instance, you supposed to forgive tax to government 5 years. And if government say, no, give me 5 years, give me 3 years. That 2 years, now they forgo. So like when they talk about their developmental, their counterpart funding, and the government said they spend feed salon. I agree with all of that. As we speak now, government is not subsidizing. Now only look, Liberia don't put on down. Just to the don't tell me Ghana. Adam Abawona, he says go now Sunday night.
Guinea as well.
No, Guinea for the past 2 are not put out.
Yes,
in fact, in the 12 Guinea franc, we put 12 Guinea franc inside salon money na 24 years. So what I think say honorable supposed for also land now. The fact say. And the family already listing me. Fear no go 25 years. I don't go na the first reason where me moderator don't tell me about. I said at 28.5 now with the target. But if I want chap honorable, if I want chap 100,000, and they ask for 100,000, they begin ask for 500. So honorable sorry for give me something jumper. So now they could say, not to say if I by right. So So famulem, you were in a yenga, you were in a boy, you begin to talk to honorable now. Honorable, do you that's instrument one to go pass? When Fantamadi be want to put that excise duty, want to pull out because the opposition now organized jokers. This opposition will get this current APC opposition. When did they watch me so? They wire now PlayStation.
But not for APC one in opposition. No, opposition party then.
No, then a club. The other party then a club. Let tell you something. If APC tell you say, if APC today they team up in the parliament, they know. I don't know. If they say, hey, if we not do this, we walk out of parliament. They detention. They call them. Now MPs they talk among themselves. So now say, and guess what? Now this SAPP do that with the opposition. So then self for begin drum. You understand that today, for instance, data go up. That we all sit down. They increase data per week. They not talk nothing. Opposition. No expect honorable for drum. No. Back you get 77K. If you have to be careful. You have to protect honorable because a party picking. If you talk against the government and Kipula, or when me not to party picking, Abukabo not to party picking, it will whip the government. In fact, if you capitalize on that, and imagine. Watch if any flag bearer talk about this. You watch them, then PlayStation flag bearer, then I call them poster. Because for me, a content creator, not a flag bearer. You see the talk about they are not talking about it. Wait, the color land. You know why? That's you. The thing they ask me. You know why? This is why we need a goal. And then admire honorable encourage small self. That it will make like they agree small with government and they commend SIBA other people. You understand? Opposition, other country. Eh? Okay, now this time they take full government with itself now. This went here. Serious opposition, flag bearer, they tell the government, say, no, not serious. Not to Labour Congress, not to Edmond. Now, for instance, because they don't put on, you know, they happen now, watch now, Madam, you in picture, then they ban post now. Edmond in picture, no, they do. Labour Congress in picture, no, they do. Government, they take political capital. Who say you the opposition, they? No, sir. So, family, this, when they tell the tabloid to some extent, honorable don't subscribe, say, we they beg the government. Now, we get several options then. We get go slow, we get strike, we get protest, we get several options. And one of them, we don't do one. The second one, they can next Tuesday. You when they listen to me, next Tuesday, no not say like go fetch person, no stone person, when I can get that you wear you black, tell Madam President Bio say, we no gladi. Tell President Bio say put the price down, fear the affect Ogrigbala, everything at the market. From here to Kenema, or from here to Makeni, almost 100 news. Now I don't go to 160. Are you happy about it? From here to Bo, now be almost 120. Now they 160. They 180. I'm sure only you will not happy about that. So when you put the fuel price down, so only thing they do for candle. So if I pull something from Boedu, or I pull something na Kailan, that product where they come. Because they get pass-through effect on the transport price. And they get pass-through effect on the product. So now make in economics we call fuel composite demand. It affects nobody, including you. But now, when you put the fuel price, so the reduction is provocative, imaginal, it's too small. We don't know what the benefits. Now people like Alimatu when they get 5 months card.
So I want to ask, as civil society,
you give Edmond more space.
Edmond, I just want to ask, as a civil society activist, you've been in this for some time. You think, say, as it stands, as we are now, as the government deal with the people in our salon, when it comes to fuel and the way then they price the formula and everything, you think, say, the government prioritize the welfare of Sierra Leoneans?
Alima, firstly, you know we need Edmond for go do press conference, spend 30,000. You know we need Labour Congress for can't even a registration television. Do like what others they do, like Liberia. The last Ossit wa come out wa Kaya, where Emmanuel and Kane host we. My account that out was April. Account that Liberian price. Look at Liberia don't put in price. Liberia, in fact, I'm more kind of
yes, Liberia. I check them price.
Not a poster. A poster. For tell you say, all man they put in price though. So the government, we need for the government put pressure upon you, no need. So for me, I think say government is insensitive. Government they take business serious. And President Bio, and one thing, President Bio, but they have President Bio, no. It totally lost network. You know, no plenty with the thing where they happen within the industry. Because if Namina the president, see Adam Abaro, you see Mama, Nagana.
How is that possible for the president?
Because they don't get the wrong information. For instance, if Namina president, you now look, if I begin ask, why PRA not in the studio? Why PRA not in almost all the station them? Now that they talk na Siba or Honorable or Afakan, waiting, PRA more than 100 staff them. They get Talkman, they get technical people them. Why is it that Honorable defend this thing? It's a problem. And now, let's play the devil's advocate. Not to PRA want to get a problem. I can tell people and say there is an invisible hand swing on top PRA. Mark you, they under the Minister of Trade, they under the Minister of Finance. So don't not give PRA all the blame. People in the way they control PRA. The pricing formula is not determined by PRA. Now give it. And then people in the way they advise.
So what are them people in the?
From Minister of Finance, Minister of Trade. And so, they want them, they advise them, say, let them learn for put for now, everybody they see, now, of course. You understand? Let them learn for put the country first. Even the OMCs. Recently, before we go bury Minkailu Masaida, IPC chairman, Zala put it, as I talk to you now, Zala in price now 32. Petrol 32, diesel 34. Before they go bury, and I put it, before government they put in price on Zala put 2 trillion a year, they would have come in the NP. They begin blast for demand.
So my question is that if Zala can still sell at that low price and make profit, what's in the stop the other station or the PRA?
Zala able sell. I'll tell you, they able sell this fuel 29 make profits back home.
So then they make over profits at the people they aid.
Okay, guess what? Like you know what you make is petrol with your leaf. Petrol now one of the easiest place for like politician launder thief money. If me a politician now, I don't lack government. You understand? What bill fare station 2-3? If you now look at Edmond Lekwa add up so, then sometimes they can see Alimatu, they go see $5 million. Edmond, who say what do you do so? But if I get 2-3 petrol station, if only one investigate me in a committee, I go say I get petrol station. So you see the cash flow. Yes. But look, Jagaba with all the money we come, the only business we put on first na petrol. So petrol station. The APC and the SAPP, the power man and the Tigi one, and they are getting margin, very big margin, because that is one side. And they tell you the mafia school, the ranker part of the sector. You understand? The rascality, and you need to see them. So what would they see, President Bio? So for me, President, let me tell you, say President Bio don't understand the inner things. A lost network now the other part than they. So for me, I still tell the president, do ya? Okay, we the big now. Like what I tell me Honorable Martin, you must say if you can't go to 30, they make white chilling for you. Na Kenema. If they can't go there, I will come at this studio and sing Madabi. If not that they want. Okay. Let's just put a normal sound that same speed. When you see the speed where they put output, yeah. That same speed and energy, let them just put another.
What in Guinea they do right, where Salon they do wrong?
Okay, good. Well, I mean, what in Guinea they do right? Number one, they can be said the last 10 years. We don't sell with storage from Anesco Mountain. They begin listening from Pakaba. You know, I don't be accountant at this sector. I don't from way back. So we don't sell with you. Guinea in India is storage. So Mama di Dumbuya na the importer and the government na the imports. This car power one of the CISO, na the imports. And mark you, they not get storage, so they get flotilla. If they come, they get the mother vessel, they carry na the water. They supply. We supply, turn around time we go come. The OMC Naya will import and then they allow the import. You're not distributor because this downstream sector you get three. You get the importer, you get the storage, they get the distribution. So the OMC the Naya, when they own the king, and the you're not just distributor. So for them to understand that the Guinea government now get the storage. Okay. When they consume something like about 2.2 million liters a day, Guinea they consume something like 3 times of that. So Guinea not get problem. Even when they not get storage, that they can store, now they can take. But they make bad part, then they say go and then country back. So now they get flotilla where they come, the ship they carry cack na the water, the supply. Now it make a art for the fear go up na Guinea because then they get in storage. Salon, we don't sell all Guinea OMCs. So if you want to be like Guinea, what you for do now? So say honorable, let me do this PPP model or be what you call build, own, operate and transfer. You bill them, and then so if Alima or honorable one for couch fuel, you don't need to go to an MP. So let's say for instance you get contract now you want couch fuel na salon. You want go to an Aminata MP. Yes, the begin see the guys, they knock you from the market, and they tell yourself. So you need to survive the market because they're competitors. But if government in gets now, all my own kaisa, you cannot come any side where anybody gets. So you need to compete. You need to compete on storage, and the downstream sector now the storage then gets up. Okay. So when once you know get the total storage is at 230 or about average of 240,000 metric ton. So if you don't get down there, forget it. You know wherever they like Guinea.
Okay, so as a part in short, because with the round off now, I come out to you, I can't on
So I take a discussion. Thank you, Mr. Alimatu, for giving me the floor.
Yes, on the Bruce assurance.
Okay, so this is for the Ufambule out. I want for let them know say government decision. Every decision we government they make, but they make are in the best interest of the people of this country. Now, my brother Edmond Abu, in analysis, all we do na dollar to dollar ratio they look at. But it fail for realize say Sierra Leone na a country where not they produce oil. And because of that, it get direct effect. Because of that, it get direct effect. They come. Guinea there, now they go pay $1.2 million for school programs. We then cut off some schools and close down. But here in Australia, we enjoy free education at all levels. So not all compare we said to Guinea because we are talking about two different things.
Oil. I agree with that.
So but in as much as they not produce oil, but then it's like lacunas where we do enjoy with ease and alacrity. So I want to Fabula see in terms of the news from Musa we come out where the brother they talk to where the price spike and the brother now that spike come when they look at to they don't look at Musa said to from that point to now 100% increment don't take place. So you almost double the news because dollar in those days now be 11,500 now. $1 now 22,000, so now almost 100% increment than the. So we are not there. We are struggling as a nation. Now it make government always they try for invest into wise areas where for able cut down on them shocks. Then the one you see government they pay attention on mining. Government they pay attention on agriculture. When we begin the export with products then we mining, we get forex from we mining. We go to take now that raw dollar and go buy. Na the market. But when once we change news from news to dollar and we go from mobile na the market, it actually they tell on government. So therefore, this decision for now, na pressure on we all, including myself. But Lord believe say government take this decision in the best interest of the people for now. While they try for ask the car Edmond Abu then they say, then they continue for advocate for let government pin and down where possible. I think that will be the message to the nation. With me, honorable engineer. Go tell the people of Kenya, the people really they represent and the nation at large, say,
let government put on that.
Let government position be appreciated and we ask more and more for let government see if you can able drop them back to a price we all go buy and easy. And government position, not that. Then they study the state of families. Then they study the international arena. When one stability day, then they get the intentions for drop and further.
Now the honorable this way like the people.
Thank you very much.
And me I campaign back for you back.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. Now so we draw the curtains down on the Hot Seats program today. We'll bring the program come to you. Now my name is Alimatu. George, continue for stay tuned to AYV as we get other interesting programs coming up throughout today. Tete will meet again.
You're watching AYV Television.
Beach.
Afri money, no sonko sonko.